Hey, what's up, everybody? Haven't made a video in a while after Friday, getting my ass handed to me, for lack of a better term. So here we are. Anyway, so what I noticed is I probably, like a bunch of other people, traded BPTH last week. So I went back to see things maybe that I could do, and so we're back on Friday, so 10 days ago, Monday, on a 10-day 5-minute chart. I trade on a 1-day 5-minute chart, so I try to keep it 5 days or 5 minutes. So what I just wanted to point out, and what I want you guys to do, is if you could tell me any tickers that you could look at that and you can recognize this. I've pretty much looked at them all. So usually everybody takes profits too early. This is on a 5-minute chart. You could look at a 1-minute chart, but there's going to be a ton of noise with that. So you're going to see every little thing that happens, as opposed to this 5-minute chart. You're going to see what happens every 5 minutes. So, you know, it's kind of less stressful. So if you, the play here is to buy the stock, you know, right here, 285. Now, if you're watching this, it's all green, and as if you don't know, all of these are backed up by volume. So look at this volume. Volume's backing it up. Sending it higher. Then on the one red candle, there's some seller volume, but not very much, so it doesn't support a sell-off. Then green, and we're also trading above the red one, is the 9-day EMA, exponential moving average. So I have the 9-day EMA, the 20, the 50, and the 200 for day trading. The 200's your trend line, so it kind of tells you which direction the trend's going. So if we back out of this, you can see it's going up for this day, Friday, you know what I mean, 10 days ago or whatever it was. So it hits a green candle, the next candle's red, still really doesn't support a sell-off. Pullback, I guess you could say. Not a great entry point, I guess. Green, red. So what I'm noticing, so now look here, so now we go up to the next deck. Boom, more volume supports the trend, bouncing off the 9-day EMA at this point right here. Support, takes off, 2 reds, takes off again, and now we're up here at the top. Doesn't make higher highs, is your first signal, your first indicator. Doesn't make higher highs. It needs to make a line up here. Well, I hate when that happens. It needs to make a line, you know, higher highs, like I said. I think we all know what that means, right? Excuse me. So it doesn't do that. So there's your first indicator. Bearish engulfing candle is your second indicator. Still touching the 9-day EMA as support. But your next candle, you see, so we've now have like 3 indicators, confirmation that this thing is going to start trending down. Now look, so on an uptrend, the pullbacks are red candles. On a downtrend, the pullbacks are green candles. On every pullback, there's no more than 2 red candles for this instance. So point is, you don't have to get out. If you're looking at the 5-minute chart, and I'll further I'll further confirm this. You don't have to look at the 1 minute chart to see all the busyness. So yeah, you don't have to get out. It comes up here. Okay, I mean, you hang on. Sure, you could sell. Once you see this bearish engulfing candle, or this one, you could sell if you wanted to. You know what I mean? It's still going to bump a little bit higher, but sure, you could sell there, get all your profits, wait for this at the 9-day EMA. As soon as this candle turns green, bouncing off the 9-day EMA, you could buy again. I mean, sure. That's $5.07 to $8 for another ride. So you've taken 2 rides. You took this ride here up to here and sold. So 280 to 528. Didn't even want to take now. So now check this out too. You get in, let's see, 290. Okay, so 290. Just for easy math, I hate trying to nail this thing. 290 to 540, so 390, 490, 590, so $2.50 is what it went up by my shitty math. All right, so that's fine, $2.50. So you can expect the pullback to be half that, so $1.25. So 540, so it should be 440. Well, whatever that is, 415. Doesn't even pull back to that before it takes off again. Only pulls back to 470, 475. You know, it's just a good point to indicate your pullback. Give it some room, or you're going to get stopped out early. So then you take the ride. Okay. So never mind that. That's day one. That's Friday, right? Everybody remembers this thing, especially if you held it for a long time. You know what I mean? You probably don't trade stocks anymore this year. Why would you? The most important thing is preservation of capital. So I know if I made $75,000, I'd be done. I'd probably really be on my way to Puerto Rico. Just I've never been. So here you go. The next one. This is Wednesday. This is before the big blowout. So let's say you're done with this thing. It comes back on your radar in the morning because it gaps up. I mean, the pre-market, look at all this green. And look, there's nothing different about this pre-market trend than there is with the rest of it. Green, engulfing, bullish candle. Another green one. I mean, red doesn't support the sell-off. The volume doesn't support the sell-off. Look directly down. Okay, so now look. On all the pullbacks, 3 red. 9-day EMA. Critical, because it hits there and bounces. 2 red. 2 red. 2 red, and it looks like a doji. So everything's equal. 2 red, 2 red. I mean, there's still a green candle in there, so technically that's still only 2 red, right? Still hits the 9-day EMA. Okay, takes another ride. I mean, I don't even want to do the math because it makes me sick, right? I'm not in at any of these positions. I'm after all of this. I came late to the party. Yeah, so $7 and let's just call it $7.50. You would have doubled your money on that move. Went up to $14. Yeah, so double. You'd have doubled your money on that. Holy man, I'm killing myself right now. You know, and look at all the confirmation. You got Well, so now here's a confirmation of the reversal. It doesn't create another high. Red, bearish engulfing, bounces. This another bear. I mean, if you need more of a signal than this, your next bearish engulfing candle goes below the 9-day EMA. First time that's happened on this whole ride. So let's say you kept it from all the way down here. Then you got up here and you want to stick it out. So now you get a pullback with this green candle, which is, what are they, I don't know, what is that? The hammer or the hangman or something? Well, anyway, yeah, you're dead, so let's call it the hangman, because now the next pullback, now look, in the rare instance, what I'm pointing out is these candlesticks. 4 green on the pullback, yet it comes back down. I mean, this thing's like really fighting, so you just get out of here. Look then at channel trades, being this channel to here, boom, gets another gap up and goes back down. Okay, so now, remember, we're still on a 5-day, I'm going to bump it down to 5-day, 5-minute now. 5-day, 5-minute chart. You know, this is the morning all hell broke loose. What a great deal, though, right? What a learning. Like, if you didn't make $75,000 and you're watching this play. So I got in the pre-market, let's see, $16.11. So somewhere around here, 8.15 or something. I got in for $16.11. I think I got 200 shares. Hindsight's 20/20. So now check this out. So here, this thing takes off, right? This is the same pattern on the same stock. That's why I want you guys to find tickers. Send in tickers that you notice that this happens in the pre-market. But here's the significant thing. Here's what I'm talking about. So green volume pushes this thing up. You're in as soon as this opens, let's say. You know what I mean? Sure, it's not $18.87. Why is that bad? With this stock. So look, so you get a red candle. Volume, again, doesn't support the sell-off. That volume has to support the sell-off. If it doesn't, I mean, sure, down here on the RSI, we're overbought territory, you know, real bad, because mine's set to 80, so we're real overbought, but, you know, anyway, it happens on runners. Your next candle is another green, bullish engulfing on every pullback. Look, red doji, bearish doge, pullback, 3 to the red, to the 9-day EMA, 2 to the 9-day EMA. I seriously bought and sold in here like 3 or 4 times. But here you go. So now I'm just saying, for example, you're in at $19 even, let's call it. $19 even. Here you are at 27. I mean, if this candle comes, you could sell if you wanted. You're going to lose $1 off the top. Because when you come back here and try to buy, it's still going to be higher than what you paid down here. You know what I mean? So, I mean, here, you know, here's a bullish flag. That probably supposed to be red, but it's just moving so fast. I guess here's another one. Boom. 3 bars. And then every time one of these turns green on a 5-minute chart, why sell? There's no reason to sell. None. There's no reason to sell. So I'm just saying, like, look at that. There's 28. And I'm just bouncing this thing on the candle. 32. I think we all know what it went up to. 35. Oh, geez. 40. 43. 47. 54. 64. I mean, you know, up here I'd probably get kind of sketched out, because look at the distance it is away from the 9-day EMA. You know what your play now is to be on the lookout for exactly what happened. To be on the lookout for this bullish or bearish engulfing candle. Look at that thing. I know that's after the halt, but okay, so there's $65. You took that all the way down to 27, dumped that, bought long again, and rode that 26 or 27 all the way back up to 45. Like, come on. This thing was like stupid easy to make money. But I'm just saying, look at any ticker that you want to and tell me how close that the pattern, doesn't matter how the pattern goes, whether it's fast or slow or whatever, it's the same. So yeah, add the ticker in there so we can check it out. I'm really curious about this. Same thing happened every time. 7 o'clock, when somebody could start buying shares, the volume pumped up. It was pumped all the way, all green volume pre-market, you know what I mean? Majority green. I mean, you know, more indicators, confirmation that bullish engulfing's above the 9-day EMA. It never touches the 9-day EMA for the rest of the day. You can just imagine, though, when it gets 51.90 to the bottom of the green candle, $66. When it's $15 away from the 9-day EMA, there's going to be some slapback. Like, so you know, you can just see that coming. So I'm going to do another video on some indicators. Like, I've been learning how to scan myself, and so it should make it pretty interesting. Stick with me. Sorry I'm so lame and I don't have a camera facing myself with all the cool music or anything. I'm just trying to learn, and I lost my ass on Friday, so I'm trying to learn even more now. I don't even know if I have enough money to day trade. Alright guys.